Hey everyone, it's Des, and I finally get to wear a tank top because it's more than 65 degrees out. Woo! Anyways, this haul is way overdue. This was some stuff from Sephora that I had gotten back after my birthday in March, and I've been meaning to show it to you guys and just haven't got around to it, so yeah. The good thing though about me missing out on the opportunity to do it right after my birthday is that I got to try all of these so I can give you a review on them also. You're welcome. So to get into it, I'm going to start with my Benefit Roller Lash mascara that I needed to get forever because this is like my OG mascara and I ran out months ago. So I'd been using the Tarte Lights Camera lashes and I just don't like it. It's too clumpy. It just wasn't right for me and I knew this was right for me, so I got this one and now I am insanely happy that I have it again. As I say every time, I only get the small mascaras because I'd like to renew them more often. It goes on your eyes, and your eyes are a very delicate area. I know mine are super sensitive, so I like to switch it out pretty often just for bacteria and cleanliness reasons. This mascara claims to curl your eyelashes. I don't know if it really curls them itself, but it does help hold the curl, I think, when I use my regular hand, the crazy contraption curler thing. I really like it. It separates and lifts very nicely and it's not clumpy, at least not as clumpy as other ones I've tried. I think it's a good lengthening mascara. If you want volume though, I wouldn't necessarily go with this. It's more of a lengthening. Next up, I joined the aesthetic train choo-choo with the Too Faced Love Light highlighter. This comes in a really pretty package, like almost everything from Too Faced ever. And it looks like a little Polly Pocket, just like the blushes do. And it is just this super, super pretty silver color. This one is called Blinded by the Light, which makes me want to sing. And even the product is in the shape of something beautiful. It's like a little gem. The only problem I have with this after trying it is it's not very bam. It's like a very subtle highlight. And the more you use it, the more like this really weird kind of hard pan gets onto it. So I'm not a huge fan of this. I really like it aesthetically. It's more of a toned down highlighter for when you want a very natural look. It just comes off with like a silvery champagne kind of look. It's not fantastic, but I do like it. Next, I got something that I've been eyeing up for months. I really, really want to try the brand Besame because they specialize in replica lipsticks and things that are more retro and vintage. The lipstick I got is in the shade Red Hot Red, and it is a true replica of a color from 1959. Okay, like I was obsessed with the 50s and the 40s and all that. Especially this spring and this coming summer, I plan on doing a lot of vintage looks, so I'm like, okay, now's the time to get this. I have the money. I'm gonna get it. It comes in this beautiful, beautiful, vintage packaging. And the lipstick has a very different design from most I've seen. It's kind of similar to Estee Lauder's design. It's just kind of like a pointed tip, and it shows up a very true, almost, I want to say, leaning towards berry kind of red. But it's definitely a orangey hot red. It's not like a deep blue red, but this is perfect for what I wanted. I really like the formula. It's not drying, but it's not like a sloppy lipstick. Do you ever put on a lipstick and it's just too moisturizing to the point where it just falls off and feathers everywhere? That's not this. This has a very dry but not drying formula. Besides, I'm a history major, and anything that's replica of anything from anywhere before the 90s, count me in. Moving on to one of my favorite things in this haul is the Stila Magnificent Metals eyeshadows. This is fantastic. Wherever you are right now, just go out and buy it. You won't regret it. This is liquid gold. Well, depending on what color you get. It's liquid whatever color you want. I got the shade Kitten Karma because Kitten is a very famous shade from Stila. It tends to look good on everyone, and it looked the best for me. It's kind of like a rose gold kind of color, and it is just fabulous. This goes on so creamy, and it's just something that you can wear alone. You can wear it with another shadow behind it. anything. This just looks great. I worried that since it was a glitter product, that the glitter was going to be chunky or it was going to be really spread thin and you'd have to put on multiple coats. No, this is amazing. I'm going to go out and buy more colors of this. It's on my eyes today, and I'll show you up here what it looks like on. Next in my Sephora order, I got to put in a code with my order, and I put in the Custom FX drops. They're enhancer drops that are those fantastic highlighter drops that you see a lot of people put on Instagram. This is, oh my gosh, I haven't got to try this on my face yet, but when I do, man, I am saving this for a special occasion because they are just magnificent. It's just like liquid gold right there. It's beautiful. And I think I got a good shade that it'll go well with my skin tone. Might be almost a little too dark, but hey, what can you do? It was free. I also chose to get 3 different perfume samples with my order. I don't really know what all of them are. This one I know is like an orange scented one. It is Altier Cologne Maison de Parfum Paris. Yeah, that's about as much as I know on that. Then I got Replica, Reproduction of Familiar Fantasies, Dream, Flying, Fragrance Description, Fusing Citrus and Fresh Air, Gender Anonymous. This one, it smells a little bit almost less citrus and more fresh. I don't care, it's free perfume. And then Lacoste, or Lacoste. And this is just like a regular men's perfume. This one came in like a dropper, and I thought that was like really unique. Usually you don't see dropper ones. You usually get like a little spritz bottle. But yeah, that was it for perfumes. Then 2 bonus items. These aren't technically from Sephora. You could get them at Sephora, but I got them at Tarte.com. Yeah. So this is the new Tarte Make Believe in Yourself Unicorn Palette. I couldn't resist. The packaging on this is so beautiful, and the shades are even more beautiful. They're in a gem-like formation. It is just fantastic. I absolutely love all these colors. It comes with a bunch of browns and like rose golds, purples, regular gold, blues, and then it has a highlighter in the middle. This highlighter really reminds me of the one that comes with the BH Cosmetics Love Heart palette they used to have. It's just a regular like champagne-y, shimmery gold kind of, but it's really good for fairer skin. I've tried all these out super thoroughly, and I really like the colors that they have up here. I really like the rose golds and this kind of taupe color here. I wish I could say I loved the color Magic. It's a deep brown, and I'm always trying to use it to like deepen the corners, but it just doesn't seem to have as much color payoff as all the rest of these. And it tends to have a lot of chunky, loose glitter, which not really my game. They do look beautiful when they're swatched. They are super nice. They're just like, see how like the darker one is like a little more chunky, but they're just super nice quality. And I was afraid because I know Tarte has probably some hit or miss palettes, and this was definitely a hit for me. I love the name, I love everything it's about. Unicorns for the win. Then last but not least, I got the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Quench Lip Rescue in the shade Cherry. I didn't really like the first 4 shades they came out of this with, but they came out with 4 new shades, and they were darker, you know, more like lip tint kind of things. And I'd really been looking for that better than your lips color I'm always talking about. And I was hoping that this would be it, and I do really like it. It's just a very like clear cherry color, but it doesn't translate as well. It's kind of like a berry color once you put it on. And though it does deepen my lip color a little bit, this thing is loosey-goosey. It is everywhere. It is just slipping and sliding. It's one of those like wet, moisturizing lipsticks, and it's just, you gotta reapply and reapply. So it's good for, I would say, if you are going out or something for a couple hours, but not for like an all-day, everyday thing unless you brought it with you. Now the packaging is absolutely adorable because it has all these gold flakes and little like turtles on them. That's great, but this just isn't what I was looking for. So yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will have a fashion haul coming up from me going to the mall. I went to Forever 21 and Claire's and all that good stuff, and got some stuff for vacation. So that's a whole nother video for you guys coming up. If you guys didn't already know, I have an Instagram and a Tumblr. I put the links down below in the videos if you ever want to know anything about that. And stay stellar, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.